First off, I want to give a huge thank you to all the comments and support that I got on my last video where I relapsed. Reading the comments, it really touched me. I really appreciate all the support, and I felt the love. So thank you. In this video, I want to talk about attraction, and to some of you, what I'm going to say might sound a little weird, but I'm going to go for it. Our emotional states, this might sound weird, but our emotional states, whether it's through the law of attraction or synchronicities, but our emotional states attract people and circumstances into our lives. One silly example could be in my interview with Andrew Hales. He said when he was on like day 13 of NoFap, suddenly like girls were like texting him that he hasn't talked to in like years or something. And you know that goes beyond like attractive body language or anything, but he was just, and then because he was on NoFap, he just had this attractive vibration about him that through the law of attraction, it picks up. And in my life, when I've been going to the gym every like 4 or 5 times a week for like a month, and I'm feeling really great, and like or maybe I'm really proud of something I did in my life or accomplished something or been working really hard on something, but when I'm in a good emotional state, it's like whether it's maybe potential dates, potential friends, potential opportunities, opportunities just magically come to me. And it's freaky. I think it's just through the power of synchronicity. And in this video, I just want to say, I think one of the most important things in terms of being attractive to the opposite sex is a sense of gratitude for being single. If you're single and you're like desperate for love or attention from the opposite sex, energetically or vibrationally, women are going to pick up on that, and it's not going to be very attractive. Now, I think it's very hard to be like 100%. It's easier said than done, but you know, the goal isn't perfection. But my thinking right now is that the more gratitude someone has for, if they're single, the more gratitude someone has for their single life, the more attractive they're going to be. The more gratitude you have when you're single, you're just going to, that desperation and that neediness is going to drop, and you're just going to have a more attractive vibe. Over the years, I've always seen people talk about gratitude, and I've even seen people talk about like gratitude journals and how one can write like 10 things every single day that they're grateful for. And I always thought that was like really stupid. That was like the stupidest thing ever and super cheesy. But actually about a couple weeks ago, you know, I was kind of reading something about gratitude, and it really connected with me. It actually started to make sense. And for the first time in my life, I actually started, you know, like 2 weeks ago, writing 10 things down every single day that I'm grateful for. And I honestly think it's a really great practice. And another point I want to make in this video in regards to like the vibes we put out, for the people who are like MGTOW or like red pill, and they're like, I know the truth about female sexuality. There's lots of these weird kind of anti-woman stuff online on YouTube lately. It's like kind of scary. But like in terms of energy and vibration, if someone is digesting this like MGTOW, anti-woman, red pill type of stuff, energetically or vibration or through the law of attraction, they're going to attract women who are very superficial or not quality relationship quality women. So you know, that's just another example of how our attitudes and our vibrations shape the people and opportunities that come into our lives. And when we're generally coming from a place of love, peace, and kind of appreciation and gratefulness, we're going to attract good people into our life. So stay positive, stay loving, because the world works as our mirror. The energy we put out, the attitudes we have, the world reflects it. Not only does having a good attitude just rationally make life better because of the idea of a self-fulfilling prophecy, you're going to see those things more, but also on an energetic and vibrational level, those things, positivity and the things you want in your life, are going to more show up. So it's doubly important. The last thing I'd like to address is, some people might be like, but Luke, I've been lonely for so long, I've been single for so long, it just sucks so much, I have no clue how to be grateful for being single. And I'd like to say I get it 100%. I've been there a lot, where just being single and not having any intimacy has been unbearable. But I'd just like to share two things. The first is, I'd like to share a quote with you by Viktor Frankl, who was a Holocaust survivor. And the quote is, "The last of human freedoms is the ability to choose one's attitude regardless of external circumstances." Something like that. And Viktor Frankl shared this quote talking about how when he was living in the concentration camps, and how even in the most brutal and ruthless, malevolent circumstances, it is still possible to choose to be grateful. And that he, his family was dying, and everything was taken away from him, and he said it was still possible to choose to be grateful. And in his book, he talks about even being grateful about having a small piece of bread, or the really small things. So the first thing I like to say is that attitude is a choice, and that if you're not feeling grateful about your life, start with the small things. Start with being grateful for the ability to walk, for a nice meal, the ability to exercise, for having a job, for any connection that you have, for the internet. Start small. Maybe you start writing down 10 things a day and work your way up. And the second thing is try to be grateful for the challenge of being single. Try to even be grateful for the suffering of being single. Can you enjoy suffering? But I think, I'm still working on my thoughts regarding this, but see if you could zoom out, and if you could see that the hardship or challenges in your life, that there's meaning in those challenges, and that there are little gems in those challenges and lessons and good things that could come out of them. Kind of like yin and yang. In the dark of the yang, there's a little bit of white, and in the white, there's a little bit of black. And in your challenges and hardships, those things are going to shape your character. They're going to propel you in different ways in life. They're going to humble you. They're going to give you more empathy towards others. But I think the main thing is, when there's challenges and hardships in our life, it forces us to sculpt our character in a positive way to change things in our life. My life is shit, now I need to start exercising or working hard on goals. So see if you could find the good in the challenges and suffering, and to focus on those and be grateful for those. Stay loving, stay positive, try to be grateful, and I just want to say thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you liked it, I'd appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up. Comment your thoughts below. Check out my other videos. If you're new to my channel, consider subscribing. A huge thank you to my Patreons. Follow me on social media, links below. And wishing you an excellent day. Peace out.